so this is Beck from the blog SoScandinavian.blogspot.com, and I believe this is my 4th YouTube video, and I just wanted to do a part 2 to my beauty and makeup haul that I did a couple days ago, just because I had a little bit too much for one haul and I actually picked up something today, so I'm including that too. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is a foundation. I am kind of a foundation junkie. They are pretty much my favorite thing to try out. I'm a base girl, so concealers, foundations, those are like the things I get excited about. If there's a lot of hype surrounding a certain foundation, I'll usually go pick it up. So this is the Shiseido Perfect Refining Foundation, and it has an SPF of 15. I actually tried it today, and it definitely reminds me of the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua, which I also have, but it's a little, I don't know, I can't figure out like what the difference is. I feel like this one does a better job of covering pores and just making like a flawless face, even though it's a really light foundation. So I really like that for like work days or just days you feel like having a fresh face but you still want to look like flawless in one color. So yeah, I actually am really happy about that. I basically just went off reviews. I didn't ask for a sample beforehand, which I normally do, but I tested it out in the store on my hand. Plus it was on sale, and then I had a coupon for an even bigger sale, so I thought why not, and I picked it up. I think I got it for like 30 euros, or it might have even been a little bit under that, which is great from Stockman. The next thing I'm pretty late to the game on, but it's a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. I know these have been like all the rage for years and years, but I never really had one or like had the urge to get one, except now that I'm really into highlighting, I feel like I had to own one. So I couldn't decide between the two shades. I think there was like a bronze one or this one, but I ended up going for this one just because I feel like I have a lot of bronzy kind of highlighters. And this is called Pink Quartz. I have used it a few times already because I did get it like 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and there's just, everyone's seen a shimmer brick, but yeah, it's just kind of like a peachy, rosy, bronzy color, and I really, really like it. The next thing I have had my eye on for a few weeks now, and actually the MAC store at Stockman has been sold out of this for a really long time. The other day I went there and they had it, and that is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Lightscapade. It's just like so beautiful to look at. I just love it. I'm really into highlighters, so anyone that looks like it's gonna be really nice, I usually want to get. I actually read reviews about this one, and everyone who has it seems to love it, so I'm really excited to use that. Nail polishes are really expensive in Finland. Like in Canada and the States, they're like $7.99 for an Essie nail polish. Here they're $15.90, which is just oh no, like who would pay that? I can't believe like Scandinavian people have to pay that much for nail polish. But anyway, the Essie nail polishes were on sale when I went to Stockman, so I decided to get the Damsel in a dress, and it said that these were limited edition, so who knows. But yeah, it's just a really pretty, like, kind of maroony with a little bit of shimmer running through it, and it reminds me of Bahama Mama, if anyone knows of that color, which I really love, and I do have it, but it's kind of getting to that gloopy stage, and I kind of hate like rebuying the same nail polish color. I don't know if that's just me, but I just feel like, oh, I already have this, like I don't want to have to spend money on it again. But that's pretty close, and I like it too, so whatever. Next thing I got was also from Bobbi Brown, and I've heard so much about this, and because I have such bad under eye dark circles, I want to try like every corrector that people rave about, and this one is in Extra Light Bisque, and I actually got this like just a little bit ago, like within February at some point, so I have used it a couple times and I really, really like it. It's just that perfect salmon color that like really counteracts purple, and my under eye circles are very purple, so yeah, that's a good purchase. Now, when I first heard about like the Miley Cyrus Viva Glam MAC lipstick, I wasn't sure about it just because I already had so many bright pink lipsticks and they're not very wearable, so like how many do you really need? But this one I was actually surprised about. Like, it looks very pink when you look at it, but then when you swatch it and when you wear it, it just like, I don't know, it's not that like out there where you couldn't wear it like just on a normal day. I don't know, I would, I have. So yeah, I'm really happy I got that one. And like the proceeds go to AIDS research, so that's always nice. This was kind of an out there purchase, but it was like 60% off, and who can walk away from a YSL eyeshadow palette that's 60% off? Like, it was actually 23 euros when I like bought it. The shades are pretty out there, but I have been wanting to get into like kind of oranges and aquas on like my waterline and oranges on my lid. So that's it. But come on guys, it was $23 or euros. Who can resist? The packaging isn't even that nice, but it's YSL. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. Whatever. Then I went into just the drugstore section of Stockman, and I've heard a lot of YouTubers raving about the L'Oreal Lumi Magique base pure light primer, and I love like dewy skin and radiant skin, so I definitely wanted to pick that up. I have a few illuminating primers in my collection, but I thought why not, and just wanted to try this. Now I also thought I would show you, just because when I went into Stockman I needed 4 more eyeshadows to complete my 15 shade palette, and I think the ones I picked up were Malt, Espresso, I kind of forget which one. Oh, I think Brulee and one more. But this is what the final thing looks like. I'm just so obsessed with it. And I know that you can take the insert out and put more pans in, but for now it just looks so sleek with it in. And I have like a lot of the common shades in here, like Satin Taupe and Amber Lights, but yeah. I really like this Sumptuous Olive color, this like greeny color down here, just because I heard it brings out brown eyes, and I'm always looking for like pops of color that will like bring out my eyes more, because brown eyes are so boring, and usually color works best on like blue or green eyes, in my opinion at least. So yeah, I'm very excited to have my finished MAC palette. I know I'll get a lot of use out of that. I don't think in Canada we have like H&M Beauty, so I was kind of surprised to see like how much selection there was here. And I've always wanted the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, but I haven't been able to find it like besides online, but I just never got around to ordering it. And then I saw this, and it kind of looks like the same idea, and I don't know. Okay, so I think it might be a little more shimmery than Milk. I think Milk's a little more matte. That's it on the top right there, obviously. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it. It was cheap. It was like $2.99 or $3.99 or something, so can't really go wrong with that. And that is it for part 2 of this little collective haul. I would really like if you subscribed or liked this video, and also if you check out my blog, which I'll have linked down below. I just hope you enjoyed this video, so have a good day. Bye!